Welcome guys to another video. Today I want to talk about racism yet again. I know this is like the fourth time I talk about it in this channel, but I just felt like talking about it again. And what the fuck's going on outside? Jesus Christ. But anyways, let's talk about the racism again. Because I just randomly had this reminder that I lost a friend because of, they thinking that I'm a fucking racist, and I'm gonna actually, tell you guys what racism really is and what I think of racism is, at least. If racism is something else and I'm like wrong, then tell me in the comment section, because I really don't know what racism is anymore. Racism is, you discriminating people because of their races. Now, I'm not really doing that. If I say the N-word or some shit like that, it's not like I'm discriminating someone. Of course, the word in itself is a bad word to use against the other race. Like, if you're white and you use the N-word, you can use the N-word in a way to insult the other race. But there's also, like, some times where you just don't use the N-word to insult others, just because you just say it. Not to insult others, but just because you want to say it. It's not really that fucking bad. Now, I have said this in my other video, but words that get you cancelled, that it's basically bullshit that you get a limitation for what words you use just because of your race and who you are. It's pretty fucking stupid. So I would make a contract with someone, or not even a contract, I would make a deal with someone. If they don't use these specific words, I won't use them as well. If they don't use like faggot, the N-word and more, I won't use them as well. But as long as no deal is settled, I will still use those words, and I give no fucks about what the other person thinks. Now, racism is a big thing nowadays. There was even like a Mr. George Floyd, which seemed like a pretty nice guy, that got fucking murdered because of their fucking race. Now, I was like, okay, that is like racism, just because like this man was white and this guy was black and he killed him because he was black. That's actual racism. Will I kill someone because of their race? Fuck no. Even in real life, now no one cares if I say the N-word. Why does like Pacific people care then? Like some like most people say that the N-word is bad because it offends the other race. Now, let me just tell you something. Back then when I was in school and I had like a lot of black people in the class, I said the N-word directly in their fucking face. Did they give a shit? No, they did not. They did not even care about that fucking word. They just called me whatever, really. I mean, we just were joking around with words anyway, so... Now, if I was actually racist, I would probably bring a knife with me to school and fucking stab the black people. But am I gonna do that? Fuck no. First of all, I don't want to go to jail. Second of all, I like black people. When I see someone in real life, I want to be friends with them instantly. I think that's a specific love for black people, not that I'm racist or something like that. That's some bullshit. But I'm also not racist because I won't go out of my way to fucking say white supremacy, you on bottom, I am top because I am white. I won't say that sort of shit because it's fucking stupid and retarded. You shouldn't have less rights just because of your race. You can't even decide what race you're gonna be. But if someone wants to be transracial, like I don't really support transracials because there's a lot of information I searched up. There's a lot of things I found out about transracial people, and on itself, I'm a bit transphobic towards the trans community because I had a lot of bad experiences with all sort of trans people. And that makes me have a specific opinion about trans people. Now, I will still give them a chance, of course, but shit. But back to like races and shit like that. So I don't even know what all races are. I think races are they are 4 races, right? I'm not 100% sure. But there is Hispanic, white, black, and what was our Asian. Yeah. So that are the 4 races. But I was called racist by all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty famous for being a racist apparently. So that's pretty cool. But, if someone calls me a racist, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna cry or some shit? No, I'm not. The only thing I'm gonna do is actually be racist, because if someone calls me a racist, I'm just like, okay, if you really think that I'm a racist, let me just become racist real quick. And I just fucking yeah, of course I won't say the N-word like that. It's just to insult those sort of people. As I said in my other video, I don't really use the N-word to insult people. I mostly just use it for jokes. But, yeah. Now, what would make me stop saying these specific words that would insult the other race? Specifically the N-word talking right now. So I would probably stop as soon as someone basically makes a poll or something, and you know, most black people would just say, "Yo, don't say it," or something like that. I don't really know. But like people that are just kind, you know, like kind black people that wouldn't just scream, "You are fucking racist!" Basically. So you know, if they don't say it in that sort of tone, of course, you know, I'm gonna, you know, think about it. Think about not saying the N-word anymore. But if they're just gonna be like that, then I'm just like, fuck those people. I'm still gonna say it. It don't even matter. It don't even matter to me what you think. But yeah, let's just go back to something. So I'm gonna just like remind you guys that I was not really called racist by most black people. Most black people I met were cool with me saying the N-word. They did not care. The most people that are just being Karens about the N-word are literally white people. Like, you're not even the fucking race you're trying to protect over here just because I said the N-word. Like, just shut the fuck up if you're not the race. God damn. You can't complain if you're not black or some shit, then don't complain. Just shut the fuck up. Like, Jesus Christ. This happened to me like so much times, and it's fucking annoying. Like, even one of my friends, former friends, you know, said like, don't say the N-word because it's bad, it insults the other race. And I'm just like, bro, bitch, get your ass out of here. Like, it's annoying. But that just really shows that I'm in the right and they're mostly in the wrong. Of course, sometimes, you know, they bring valid arguments out, but yeah, that really just proves the fact that the N-word is not really that bad to use if you're not black. No, but any other race, really, I've never really had conflicts with any other race, because I'm not racist. The only racist word there really is just, you know, the N-word. And there is no real other, like, you know, racist word you can possibly say. You know, if there were probably more racist words for any race, really, then, you know, probably I would have gotten into more controversies. But, yeah. Just, like, as proof that I'm not racist, I guess it just, you know, a proof would be that I'm cool with all races, basically, and no one really complains. Besides white people, of course, because, you know, I'm obviously a racist. Like, it doesn't even matter what kind of proof I bring out. It doesn't even matter what the fuck I say. Like, it's just some bullshit, you know? I'm just like a racist. I'm just a big fat loser that is a racist and that eats shit and whatever. But yeah, that's really everything I had to say. I don't really know if I forgot anything, and if I did, I can just edit it in easy peasy. I mean, I learned how to edit now, so that's amaze balls, guys. Yeah, last video was also a hardcore bang, like the Tower of Hell gameplay. I really tried my hardest on that video and really showed what editing skills I have. I mean, I don't really have any skills with editing because I'm new to it, but hey, at least I did something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.